Something fun is happening in Benidorm town. It just started and will be here up until upcoming Wednesday. Join us for the first day of November fiestas. Let's go. Welcome back to Benidorm in Fiesta. Today's day is to show you the fair that will be available up until Wednesday. We are located right next to the Hotel Prince Park. That's the locator for you. Hotel Prince Park, the upper side, not the ground floor, not the park. From here, we have to head towards right on the street name that's called Calle Austria. That's where the fair is located every single year. And by the way, this area here is packed up with people today. Usually it's not the best place to go, honestly, and I do not advise you to go here because all these houses, they're called Playmon. This is not the best neighborhood to be. But apart from that, on the days like festivities, this is gonna be the busiest place you've ever been in Benidorm town. There's so many people here, and we can see already right there in front of us the wheel and a lot of different types of attractions. There's going to be quite a lot of music, so we'll try to lower it down as much as we can so that you will be able to still hear the authenticity of the place. This is the bullfighting rink. This is one of the entrances. This place will be changed forever very soon to like youth center, library. So far it is absolutely ugly and abandoned looking place that soon will get some nice makeover. While right next to it there is this shining beauty. This is the place that we will be checking on today, and you can see how it shines bright from the sky. We are located at the beginning of the fair. There's always one business here. That is this one right there in front. This time they've changed the terrace towards the other side, but they specialize in typical Spanish food. There is drinks, there's snacks, there's paella, there's veggies, fried veggies, tortilla, shrimps. Oh, there's so many things out here. And it costs nuggets with fries, 6 euros, croquetas with fries, 6 euros. Look at this. They're cooking all of this right here, sausages of different kind. That's incredible. There's so many things out there. I'm gonna zoom it in for you. That is insane. And the smell is incredible because it smells of all like the charcoal, the wood that they're burning. And a lot of kids too, grabbing some drinks and snacks, some chestnuts, roast chestnuts are being sold here. Oh my God, there's so many people. Just so that you know, I hate gatherings like these ones. I don't like, I'm an introvert as well as my husband is. I don't like gatherings like these. So every time I go and show you something, guys, please click a like and subscribe because this costs a lot of mental work for me. It's too crowded, it's too noisy, it's just too much. For a person that's been working a whole day, come here in the evening, it is an absolute nightmare. But here we are to show you guys everything that it has to offer. There's gonna be quite a lot of music here, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you everything, but this is the drink place. They sell drinks for 5 euros of different kinds. People are arriving from there, from here. There's so many things here. This is castañas, this is chestnuts. Small 3 euros, big one 6 euros, and a whole load of people. That is insane. It is bizarre. Places that sell roast like baked potatoes that are filled, 7 euros, 9 euros, 10, 12. There's a lot of different ones, 12, 10, 9. Carbonaras, 10 euros, bolognese, 12. That's 12 euros for a baked potato. Even if it's filled, I don't think it's actually a good price, honestly. I've switched to 0.5 because it is, you can see way more things like these. There's these different types of colorful balloons as every single year, and then there's balloons like these that are for the kids. These actually are quite nice. Cotton candy here nearby. People are just eating some salchipapas, which is basically potatoes with sausages. My God, that is insane. People are just crazy, running around. Oh wow. There are some parts of the fair that are absolutely packed with people. We are at the very bottom. Once again, right here on the entrance, there's quite a loud music. There's some churros, y porras, and also salchipapa, which are chips like fried potatoes with some pieces of sausage. A cup like this might cost somewhere around 5, 6, 7 euros, depending on the ingredients that you would put. There's also some baked potatoes right there in front that cost between 7, 9, and 12 euros, depending on how loaded the potato actually is. All these different types of balloons for the kids, like helium balloons. These ones technically usually cost anywhere starting from like 7, 8 euros up to 15 euros for a balloon. Depends on how big it actually is. Wine, you can get some typical wine here. Look at that, 1 cup, 3 euros. More or less it costs now. The thing is that today is a very special day here. It is the Child's Day, it's called. This means that whenever you're coming here on the first day of the fair, there's a lot of discounts, and then the second and the upcoming days, it's just like normal days, so then it costs slightly more. A lot of these places, for example, today 2 euros. See, 3 darts, 2 euros. That's what they've put today. Sometimes it's like 3 euros. But today they've lowered the price. The typical bingo, right now they are selling technically, no. They are like gifting the electric scooter. And people are playing bingo. You can actually hear the sounds and the noise. People are playing bingo with it. And they do put different types of things. So the one that you would want to win, you just play cards, bingo cards on it. Typical games here where you can win a little bit of everything from very, very small souvenirs to like big plushy toys. And obviously there's places for kids like jumping beds. There's the prison, it's called, which is the thing you can see spinning nonstop. And the more we get towards the more like adult, in a way, attractions where younger generations would go, like from teenagers onwards, the busier it gets. Here there's like typical train where they give you colorful balloons, and there's like a witch that's just walking around and hitting you with the balloons and shouting and yelling. A lot of kids are going there, and I suppose it's that busy simply because today it's a cheaper day, so everyone are heading here. I'm quite sure that starting from tomorrow it's going to be less busy in the area, so if you're here, or if for next year you will be here, just so that you know, look at how packed it is out there in front. Woo! I'm not sure we'll be able to pass, but we'll see. So if you're planning on visiting the fair, this is probably the day when it's recommended to go. So it's going to be very busy. Yes, that's true, but it's cheaper than it will be the upcoming days. If you want something less crowded, then try Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which are like the work days. So people from outside, they will be working. People in Benidorm are on Fiesta, but the ones who are coming from nearby villages will be working and probably will not be visiting the area as much. There's different types of like racing cars here as usual. There is like kangaroo, that's for slightly smaller kids. Everywhere you can see food court, like popcorn. There is cotton candy, cotton sugar, depends how you call it. There's a Jurassic ball. These are interesting. Not sure why, maybe because it's like dinosaur themed, but it's like kids friendly. See, Child's Day, 3 euros. So a ride will cost you 3 euros. And it's quite a slow ride, let me tell you guys. It's not that fast either. Oh, wow, right there in front, we'll not be able to pass probably. We'll try a little bit, but I feel like we will not be able to pass in this area. It's packed up with people. It's that crowded that you cannot even pass. Like, people are stopped, literally. That's insane. Froggy, which are like slightly more busy attractions. There's some of them that are putting up like foam and bubbles. A lot of attractions for different types of adventurers here. So depending on what you like, there's pirate ship. All of these right now cost €3, which is why it is so packed up here. €3. That's the reason why. I wouldn't probably go on there, honestly, but if you like these types of attractions, it is a nice way to spice up and change a little bit the way of holidays that you have here in Benidorm right now. The worst, I think, is this one, which is when they swing you literally up and down. Wow. All these, this one here, the one that I've just shown you, like freestyle, and this one, €3 once again, cost. And there's also the Monster House. Honestly, I went there with my daughter not so long ago. There's queue there, but I tried it. Nothing spectacular. Maybe they've changed it this year, but last year it was like nah type of thing. For small kids it's great because they actually are afraid, but for like adults it's like, yeah, well, it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen. It's like a long hallway, and every now and then someone comes up to you and shouts and screams and yells, etc., or tries to grab you, but there's no decorations almost, which is what I didn't like. The wheel, €3 once again. We tried it. It's exactly the same one we've tried last year and the previous one. Quite nice thing if you're not afraid of heights. If you're afraid of heights, not the best thing to do, but still quite good. You can see the whole entire Benidorm from there. It's just a shame that the windows are like with metal, so you cannot get like a full panoramic picture of it. Even if you look at it, it's not as nice if it would be like glass windows, etc., or something at least where you could fully see everything. Offers, see, for the Child's Day offers here, $150 one game. Usually it's like €3, I think, one game, so it's $150 right now. That is not bad at all. Different types of swimming. Ducks here, you get the ducks and you sum the points, and if you win, you can choose between different types of plushies or toys, etc. That is actually quite fun. Our daughter liked it. And apart from that, there is corn. They're called panochas here. Obviously, it's corn, grilled corn, which is very nice. The prison here has a very big queue. Wow, that's quite a lot of people waiting. That is insane. Look at all this queue. Oh my God, it's to the left and then it goes all the way back here towards the right side. That's incredible. There's a whole lot of people, and mostly you see younger generations obviously here, and then there's the parents with their kids too. There's also some pinchos morunos, which are like grilled sticks of meat, and you can get a sandwich for €5. €3 back again here for the entrance. There's Mexican tacos and chips. There's menu, €5, €6, $8.50, 5, 6, 8. See, this is more or less the price that there is in the fair. Obviously, it's not the cheapest thing. The food is never the cheapest thing on the fair. Trust me, it just never is. And well, people have to be ready to spend if they wanna grab some food out here. Bouncy beds for the kids, and obviously there's like a lottery place. It's always here, and there's so many tickets everywhere, but like I never see people win big things. Look at all these tickets that are just out here. Obviously it's all gonna be cleaned up, and it's not gonna be as dirty as it is right now. More games here. The jacked potatoes that costs, as we've seen, between €7 and €12. Depends on what you put inside. Some gaming machines, as usual, typically here on the fair too. And plenty of people everywhere we go. Baked potatoes, complete potato, look at this. Complete potato, €7, 12, 10, 12, 10. Drinks, €2, 2.50. Water is €2 here. Sparkling drinks, $2.50. And there's also Glühwein, I think, right here on the right side, which is a warm, like German wine. It's very fruity, it's very sweet, and it's warm. So if you're feeling chilly, it's very nice. Just be careful because you don't even notice, but it hits quite strong. So be careful with that. And there it is, Glühwein. See, this is the warm German style wine. They also have potatoes, they have bratwurst, they have like German sausages here too. 4 euros German sausage. Frankfurt, 4 euros as well. That's not the cheapest thing, but not the most expensive one that we've seen here on the market. The cotton candy, a lot of people are just sitting here on the ground nearby and eating the potatoes, the hot dogs, the fries, just grabbing some snack before they head to the other locations. Sparkly balloons are also everywhere we go. So many people, probably there's way more than 1,000 people, way more than that, here on the fair on its first day of opening.
This is the first ever day, so as you could have seen, it's 3 euros symbolic price because it's a child's day. And starting from tomorrow, prices will increase. I think it's 1 or 2 euros because I remember last year it was like 5 or 6 euros. El año pasado el carrusel ese para subir arriba era como 5 o 6 euros por persona, ¿no? Sí, más o menos. I think it was like 5-6 euros per person. So just imagine that 2-3 euros they put on top of what it costs today. But overall, it's exactly the same fare as it was previously. Here they just changed the tables of the restaurant, but that's basically that. This fair will be here up until this Wednesday. This is gonna be the last day of it. So if you're here in Benidorm or for next year, that's the place that you can visit if you like this type of noisy events. We do not, which is why we're lucky and happy. It is over and we're out of it already. It was really busy here today. Thank you for accompanying us in this video, and more videos from some of the most famous Benidorm celebrations will be here shortly here on the channel. Stay tuned. Bye.